This is the 737 MAX captain speaking, and you may have heard me mention this game before. This is Formula 1 2009. You can see up at the top we're on time trial. I cannot post any races because I do not have adequate equipment for it yet. But that's a kink to be worked out, may never be worked out. But anyway, I don't have a lot of storage on my device right now, so let's just get started. And shoutouts to Caden the Pineapple. This is just leave in the comment what you think of my driving. And sorry about any background noise other than the game you might be hearing. Unfortunately, I don't have any soundproof studios. In fact, all I did was screen recordings and voiceovers in a quiet room. So basically, in case you haven't figured out, this is the racing line that I'm following. And this is my driving on a bad lap. I actually won this race this last Sunday. And I did it basically without much opposition, and you're about to see why. They usually run around gold medal pace. So as long as you can lap faster than them, you pretty much are able to win. And this is on hard difficulty, where I won this easily, so I gotta take a little bit of credit for that. Either way, that was all the out lap. We are now going to start my flying lap. As you can see, the timer in the top right corner just flicked on. Gonna go into heavy braking around this right-hander. Now to this left. Now we're gonna go into a sweeping right. And this seems like a pretty good beginner's track because there are a lot of open straights like this. Not very many tight turns and a lot of sweeping turns. That is not one of them. We're coming up on a little S's here. It's better just to lift the throttle for about half a second, maybe tap the brake through there. Now we're going to come through here, maintain pretty good on the racing line. And real world lap record as of 2008 is roughly a 130.4. I have run laps almost 89 seconds, which is about a second faster, and actually more than a second faster, than the world record. And I can do it pretty consistently. You're just going to have to take my word on it. This is not as good as I was able to do. So there's my lap, a 1:30.126, which is real world lap record and enough for a gold medal. And these gold medals are not exactly easy to obtain. I need 92 seconds or less for gold. And I was doing that pretty much every lap in the career mode. I'm going to keep it on track just to sort of compare with my last lap. Then I'm going to bring it in and end the video. So I just tap the brake going into there. I usually depart the racing line right about there just a little bit because this is a Wii and the sensor bar is all the way across the room from the controller. And my talking takes away from my focus, which I don't do a lot of talking on hot laps anyway, but since you're going to be hearing a lot of noise, if I don't, I simply choose to. So as you can see, we were in the green in both sectors, which means we were faster than my first lap. And the one where I left the garage does not count because that was from the pits. There we go, 129.715, and that'll be all the flying laps we do. Now we're just going to bring it back to the garage. But you can see my form even on out laps and in laps, as they're called, out of the garage, into the garage, etc. My form can still be pretty good. Generally, it doesn't have to be, and you probably should be driving off the racing line to make way for cars who are running flying laps. That's also kind of flawed because, like, through here, you have to maintain the racing line, or else someone's going to cross through you. That's the only problem with this. There are no, like, access roads or something for cars who are going into the garage, going out of the garage. Issues like that. You should see me during a Grand Prix weekend, and unfortunately, because of the equipment I have, you cannot. But I hope I'll be able to change that in the future. The only tracks for which I will not post videos are Monaco and Singapore. And I might show you a video of Singapore maybe later this week, just to show you how bad it really is. This has been the 737 MAX Captain, and thank you for choosing me for your viewing experience. Till the next one, stay safe and happy, and I'll see ya.